Regardless, we're still going live.
Still winning.
Still going live.
Still winning.
Let me double check. That's my you know how you check your alarm 5,000 times before you go to sleep?
Make sure it's recorded.
Yeah.
Especially when you got run a marathon the next day.
Yeah, yeah. All right, 3, 2, 1.
New year, new you. Sid, I see the haircut.
What do you
I'm
think?
loving it,
New
bro.
haircut? Yeah.
You looking smooth. Tell me, what is on the horizon for real estate in 2024? I feel like buyer activity is up.
It is up. 2024 has been busy so far. A lot of times we just went over our Super Bowl picks. Everybody says wait till after the Super Bowl. Well, this year, 2024, wait till the 1st of January. Let's go. It's very busy out there. We got good new market coming up right now. We have some good listings that have just hit the market, and buyers are out in full force. Multiple offers. They're on the table again.
I love it, man. I love it. So we talked about a recent report that we read that said that home affordability is at basically an all-time low. So I'm asking you, in the Sacramento geographic area, what are some neighborhoods that you would target as still pretty affordable for maybe first-time home buyers?
Yeah, I still think everybody loves Tahoe Park. I think Tahoe Park is still an affordable area to get in as they continue to do work on UC Davis Medical Center. And then there's Oak Park, right? You know, it still has some great streets over there. I still think some affordability.
Sac High grad right here, love Oak Park.
You do. And, you know, again, we go back to it, but if you're looking for a nice house, River Park, right? River Park has always been a good bang for your buck in affordability. Sometimes you get outpriced in East Sacramento, head over to River Park. Not many houses come on the market, but if they do, be ready.
How are buyers that maybe waited a little bit, how are we going to get them ready to compete, get their offers accepted this year?
I think the main thing, you know, when you're talking to buyers who are ready to go now and they've kind of maybe sat on the sidelines, is it's going to be competitive, all right? And we tried to tell people, right, buy earlier, but if you have waited, it's going to be competitive. I think that the main thing is educating them beforehand, going into it, having good relationships with the real estate agent who is potentially listing the home, and giving them as much information before we submit that offer. So
maybe on your loan side, you could be extra prepared, right? So either remove your contingencies up front, remove them in a short period of time, be ready to close quickly. So get your lender as much information as you can up front so that you can make yourself most aggressive offer as possible.
I think we've always done that in the past, Nick. If we know that we're going into an aggressive property, when you pre-approve a buyer from me, we're hoping if we have to, we have that conversation, we have it with the buyer as well. Can we release that loan contingency because you've already done your work and your legwork up front, all right? And that's very important, and that's sometimes going to get you the deal, right?
Absolutely.
If you're a seller, you love a loan contingency being removed.
All right. Last question. If you're maybe looking at that move up situation, how are you navigating the different scenarios of should I sell first, should I buy first, and maybe what advice can you give to a buyer thinking about that scenario in their head right now?
So this actually happened to us about a week ago, right? And I had some buyers submit an offer for a property, and we were talking on Sunday night at 8:00 about scenarios, right? And I think the scenario that is helpful, instead of trying to be contingent on the home, the sale of your home, we talked about an equity line, right?
Absolutely.
A lot of people have equity in their house, and we discussed that we can probably get an equity line for these buyers within, what do you think, 5 to 7 days?
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah. Great strategy. So in that particular case, we decided the most aggressive offer she could make would be non-contingent. So they want to use the equity in their house. They want to sell after, no problem. We're going to get an equity line, pretty much utilize it like a bridge loan, utilize that equity, make an aggressive down payment, make a non-contingent offer, make them look better. I still think if you can, strategies like that typically are more appealing to sellers and listing agents on that next property, right?
It's gonna make a difference, right? Sellers are gonna look at the offer and say, hey, listen, they're non-contingent, you know, they have, only contingencies they have are maybe appraisal or maybe inspection. If they're contingent on selling their home, they're gonna fall to the back of the line. And I think that people who really want that home, come to us, we can utilize these strategies and get you in the front door.
The moral of the story is this is your year.
This is
It's
the
your
year.
time. Make 2024 your year.
New
that you
haircut?
capitalize, buy a house, get a new haircut, whatever it is you want to do this year, you can do it.
We're ready to go.
Sid's living proof. God, if anybody would just watch, they would fucking fall in love with us.
That was just like 15 minutes of, we never even talked about anything.
Like the best advice out there.
You guys are my favorite